company would like to welcome you to potentially our new home for our Try 312 broadcast, which is an expansion of a home that I've been in for the last 5 years, and this is now our new Northside Fitness and Performance Training Center. It is off of Ravenswood and Bertaux here in the Ravenswood neighborhood here in the north side of Chicago. So it's nice to sort of house us and hopefully this for the foreseeable future. And as we continue to build and grow here, hopefully this studio will as well in our nice new space with a growing and expanding setup here in what's called on the north side of Chicago. So guys, in addition to that, we are also hoping that along with myself training here, that we also have some friends to come join us to provide additional training for triathletes and other general population athletes over the course of the next year and beyond, we hope. So guys, in terms of types of training that we're looking to try to provide here in our space at Northside Fitness and Performance, Joy, tell us a little bit about what you're looking and hoping to add on to here, and Chris, you as well. What are some of the things that we're hoping to accomplish in terms of indoor training for our triathletes?
So I'm hoping we'll be adding in the future, stay tuned for Pilates mat classes. As I tell everyone, Pilates is my secret weapon to endurance training. If you do not have a strong core, what's the purpose?
I've noticed my FTP on the bike has been steadily going down as I have not participated in your Pilates.
Shame.
So I think it's time to reverse that curve.
Because what was it? Ironman, Maryland, where you did an excellent bike and also you didn't have any pain in your back going to the run. Oh,
yeah, that was my bike.
I wonder what could have done that.
There's actually a correlation between doing strength and thinking, and
it was Pilates.
Yes, it was Pilates. So stay tuned for more information on that and how you can participate.
And Chris?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited because this will kind of give us an opportunity to have a clean slate to create new programs for a lot of our communities. So there's Team Net Aids or local tri clubs and groups that we all support. It's kind of like an umbrella that can create a shelter for all of our triathletes in the city. So hopefully this will be a meeting ground and a kickoff space. I think for athletes starting their Rockford training in a couple of weeks, we might do a kickoff ride here. I'm hoping to experiment with a few new things, including potentially some heat training programs on the bike, as well as just the general lab testing. So I'm excited to be able to have one place where I can pretty much do all my mad scientist lab experiments with athletes. So all the VO2 testing, lactate testing, bike, run, RMR, yeah, all the fun stuff in one place, so people can have a true full service training center again.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we have expanded this location to now a full 2,000 square feet, and who knows where we will be in the future, and potentially expanding even further and even larger. But what we're trying to accomplish here at the new Northside Fitness and Performance is a lot of us who work out of here are just independent coaches or trainers that have acquired and developed our own business. But for those of you that have a trainer or have a coach that you feel that you may need a home here on the north side, maybe reach out to us. And our website is right there. And currently we have myself, my original partner, a great personal trainer by the name of Dan Klaczynski. We have a new trainer coming in, my wife's trainer. Her name is Nikki Veit, who does a lot of great, amazing kettlebell work and super strong athletes for female training and the like. And then we also now have officially Chris coming on board for all of his metabolic testing and services for RMR, VO2 max, and amongst other things. And then now, as we move further into 2026, is now the Try 312 group as a collective, now offering hopefully group strength, group Pilates, mat Pilates, cycling, our small group cycling classes. So we're going to hope to build this. But again, more information's to be coming. But if you want to reach out to us and get more information, inquire a little bit more, please do so on our website below. So again, excited to be here and excited for the new opportunities that this presents.
Ooh.
So remember, that's our
have a good segue.
right. That was our pause going into. So now looking ahead into 2026. Okay, so we've got lots of races coming up, a lot of new races, a lot of events that began last year for the first time or restarted last year for the first time, and hoping that we can provide a little bit more of a sort of a forecast for everybody as to what their 2026 calendar might look like. So looking ahead, everybody, to our goal setting for the year starting in January. Guys, what should they be thinking about right now if they're not quite sure what their 2026 racing schedule should look like?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, in general, goal setting, I highly encourage people to actually sit down and write out a goal, get pen to actual paper, not just like typing it on a keyboard, and sharing your goals with other people, whether it's your friends or family. Get other people to help hold you accountable on your goals and to maybe join you in those goals, whether it's, on a race day, spectating or racing with you. But I think look at the calendar ahead and just pulling the trigger, commit, sign up, find the races that you want to do, find out about the new races too. So I know a lot of the local tri clubs like Chicago Tri Club and others that do their first kind of meetings of the new year. They're always centered around, okay, what races are you doing? And people start sharing information about what they did last year, what races they're doing this upcoming year. And regionally, there's a couple new ones too. Like I'm looking forward to the USA Triathlon is actually having 2 national championships within driving distance from Chicago.
Very nearby.
Milwaukee in August, but also the multi-sport national championships in May, which features a water slide triathlon and a whole slew of events. So you can do like 8 or 9 events over a 4 or 5 day period.
And that's right around over in Michigan.
Right over in Michigan. So that's one that I'm looking forward to personally.
Yeah. Joy, thoughts on goal setting starting in January?
Well, I always tell people January is a restart, a reset. So whatever you did in 2025, that's in the past. It's time to start fresh. So if you haven't been on your bike, dust that bike off, get on it. If you haven't ran since, I don't know, maybe the turkey trot. I mean, there's some folks who stop after a marathon, they stop running, or after the turkey trot. Dust off your running shoes, put them on, go out for a mile. That's about it. Just see how your body's feeling. Just January is about building your base, not worry about extra long distance or extra hard workouts, but just building that base that's going to help you down the road with other races you're doing. So,
yeah. And to one of the points Chris pointed out earlier, purchasing the race is an excellent motivator. In fact, I had one athlete right at the beginning of the year just said, "Here we go," and I got a screenshot of him purchasing his entry into Ironman Wisconsin. So he's like, "All right, I now have no choice." So no better motivator than knowing that you have paid for and probably should go ahead and train for, especially for something like an Ironman.
oh yes.
Other thing that I would point out, because as you may or may not have noticed, for those of you watching, if you yourself, or you probably know at least one other person, if not several people that have been infected by the cold or flu or COVID or any number of ailments that have just been like ravaging through the city of Chicago and regional area. I know I'm not immune to it, unfortunately, because I got the flu over Christmas and am still trying to recover from that. I still have some inflammation in my chest and still coughing a little bit at night. So it's not fun, but knowing that that is a thing for those of you that are affected, or if you're a coach out there and you have an athlete that's affected by it, just remember, again, it is still just January. So most of the events and races that we have later on in the year, maybe it is starting off in May, that there is still time to allow your body to recover. Don't feel that you have to force yourself to get back into it, whether it's in terms of the intensity or the distance that you may be accustomed to. Allow yourself to ease back into it. Listen to your body. Don't push it because it is still recovering from that ailment. So allow that inflammation to recover, allow your endurance, your cardiovascular to recover, your breathing to recover, still get good rest, still hydrate, all the things that all of our fine doctors recommend. But just remember, take it easy, take it slow, get back into it, allow your body to ease back in. And then when you feel you're fully recovered, then hit it hard.
Yeah. I think getting started is sometimes the hardest thing after a little bit of a setback.
Yeah.
The other two things I would say is one, get a plan, get a training plan, and it's okay to start from ground zero again, and build running, especially the higher impact sport, up gradually. But getting a plan is a good way to, set a goal, or sign up for a race, set a goal, then get your plan. And then ultimately also try to do some type of assessment. I'm actually curious to pick your brain on a strength assessment.
Find one right after this.
Find a way to see where you're at. Like I know on the bike, my FTP always drops down, 10% or so in the off season. Mm-hmm. And then, I never want to do that first assessment when I know the number is going to be coming down, but it makes all of my future workouts for the next several weeks actually easier. And then I get back to where I was quicker rather than trying to do workouts and push myself too much and then having another setback.
Just remember, what you measure, you can manage.
Yes.
So, and it's not a bad thing, even if it's gone down, if it's a little bit slower, it's not as what you're either hoped for or used to. It's just a starting number. It's a starting point. You work from there and go from there.
Yeah.
And just know that I'm doing my first FTP test on Wednesday in over 6 years.
Ooh. Has it been that long?
It's been 6 years.
My goodness.
Yes, it's been 6 years. I have
Deep breaths. You can do it. We believe in you.
Yeah, I've already done my annual VO2 max with Chris, RMR. So that is all good to go.
That's what I need to do too. I just realized I haven't done a VO2 test in over a year, so I need to get myself on the torture treadmill.
Yes,
again.
I've actually done my strength assessment. I do a strength assessment every year because I'm that person.
Yeah, it's good.
So I know where I'm at. Wednesday.
All right, we'll see where you're at. And maybe we'll report back come February on how well she did and where she is.
And did I puke?
I think, we need to hold each other accountable for our goals too.
I'm doing it.
I think each one of us, what we should actually do is once we post this video, in the comments, we have to post our individual goals to kind of put them out there.
Okay.
And then if other people out there want to follow along, put in the comments what goal you're going to set. That way it's written in stone and we can help hold you accountable. And then maybe a year from now, we're going to come right back here.
Let's see where.
And we're going to pull up the list of goals.
Okay.
We'll see how we did.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Chris, don't forget, you need to sign up for a half marathon that's in a couple of days.
Oh, yeah. I'm not doing that.
Am I the only one break?
Right out of the gate, we are off and running smoothly. So now, Joy, you have to now hold down the anchor for starting us off correctly and enthusiastically on the goal setting. So yeah,
because I have a half marathon next week.
All right.
Well, I think that's a good segue to also talk about races and events people are doing.
We were just gonna go there.
This time of year, there aren't that many options.
Yeah.
But I know the F3 half and 5K is coming up.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm not ready for the half because I have not done my base mileage yet, but I might do the 5K, so I might pull the trigger for that.
And remember, guys, too, is in terms of goals, FTP is great. Signing up for a race is good. Sometimes it could just be an aesthetic type of goal, so that because somebody is just trying to look good for their wife for our 10th anniversary. So, which could still include FTP test, VO2 max test, making sure I know how my fats carbs are burning
We
correctly.
each need to put the other two through an assessment.
There you go. Yeah.
You put us through Pilates, you put us through strength, I'll put us through either VO2 or FTP.
Okay.
And that's how we'll get started.
I'm getting way too happy about putting them through.
3 assessments
Yeah.
for one crew to figure out how our season is going to go.
How to move for the rest of the year.
Yes.
So, all right. Excellent. All right. Well, that being said, we're going to move on now to what comes next and some other things that we can actually incorporate into this goal setting.
Yeah.